The best secret sauce that I've ever seen is passion.
My life was destined to be about creating change.
I didn't want to have sort of this very predictable life, and I still don't.
It's the classic American success story.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Capehart, your host for today. Success in business, it's a concept that goes hand in hand with the American dream. For African Americans, this dream often has come with great odds. Still, there are those who have reached the pinnacle of the business world. These individuals have broken through barriers, and in doing so, have opened doors for others to follow. Their stories, these business makers' stories that you are about to see, are introductory, first-hand accounts from the archives of the History Makers, the nation's largest African-American video oral history archive. We hope that they will inform, educate, and inspire you to learn more about our nation's African-American business leaders.
When I think back to my childhood, and that was really my breeding ground, if you will, that developed an interest in business. I recall being, probably 5 years old and sitting down at the kitchen table one night, and my dad was, clearly disturbed about some things in the business. And I told him, God, I wish I had $5,000 to give to you, to take care of all these problems. And he looked at me and he said, son, $5,000 won't do it. And I thought $5,000 was like all the money in the world. And my dad always instilled in me that, to succeed, you have to be better than the others. And I took that pretty literally. And even in my career in Johnson Products Company, because I was the son of the founder and the president, if I got a promotion, my requirements for productivity were clearly different than anyone else in the organization, so that I was held to a tougher standard. That gave me an innate desire and motivation to achieve. When I became president of Johnson Products, that stock is trading at $2.50 on the day that I become president, and the day I left is trading at $26. But somehow in the back of my mind, I kept hearing this little voice that said, this is not it. And I decided that I had the courage to leave this very comfortable position in this well-established company that really was my lifelong dream, because I began to believe, both through my internal feelings as well as his voice, that the voice was right. This was not what I'm here to do. And in March of '92, took the step to leave Johnson Products Company. I met with Jolynn Robichaud one day for about 3 hours, and we essentially struck a deal in that very first conversation. But she had a belief that I would in fact grow the business. The company grew from 1992 to 1997 by 410%. And that really started to create an environment where we could look at some other options and how do we really develop the business and how do we grow the business. When I first walked into what was called Richardson Foods Company, I felt immediately at home, because liquid products such as shake flavorings and syrups and hot cake syrups and ice cream toppings, they go through the same type of machinery and equipment that cosmetics run through, because they're highly viscous liquids. And so not only did I feel a comfort with the plant, I knew the equipment, I knew the machinery, and I could evaluate how sophisticated their production processes were. And then on top of that, I met the people. Every morning I get up, I'm ready to go.